4 times in public, so it's a brand new song that it's about my family, not about anybody else's family. My family, the family that put the fun in dysfunctional. No. A pretty good life growing up, I can't complain. But Chrissy got me a tour on an airplane that my father had been on for maybe 8 years when he flew basically what was early warning patrol, AEW patrol. Before they had satellites to detect Russian launches coming into America. And before that, he had been a hurricane hunter in Bermuda. That's where I grew up. That's where I grew up there. He was stationary. And he started out as a gunner, waist gunner on B-17s in World War II and was shot down 3 times. I don't know how you keep getting back into an airplane when it gets shot out from underneath you 3 times. It's called being 19 years old and fearless because, you know, 1 in 4 aircrew members died in the 8th Air Force in the bombing campaign. So.
You use that line to get girls, I'm sure.
My dad? I don't know. He married my mother right after the war when he was the ripe old age of 20.
Wow.
And she was 16, yeah. He went down in a hurricane in a B-29, broke his femur, and was in the hospital at St. George's All Memorial in Bermuda. My grandmother, who was the charge nurse there, was his head nurse. My mother, who was 16 at the time, came by to see her mother on her way home from school after work, and my father, who was in traction, professed his undying love for her. On the moment, my grandmother beat him with a broom and told him that if he came to her house when he got out of the hospital, she would have her boys put him back in the hospital. He showed up. And you know, I knew that long ago about my father. You don't get him to not do something by threatening him. You know?
You're daring me?
Yeah, it doesn't work in our family. Someone told me I should get my son to play football. I didn't want to play high school football. And he's a great athlete. I told him that he didn't want to play football. I said, well, you should make him. I'm going, yeah, you haven't seen the genetics of my family, have you? Which brings us right to this song. Principal said to me, David, saints just like me. I turn to walk from that gate, I hear a voice say, hey, wait a minute, son. I'm glad you're finally here, 'cause watching over you's been one hell of a run. Well, you know, Dad, I'd like to tell you, thanks for the job completed. Well done. But you know, Marshall's still down there, and he's your grandson. His apple didn't fall too damn far from the family tree. He's made up of a lot of good men that passed before you and me. He comes from a very long line. He sent it down through time of sinners and saints just like me, just like us. Sinners and saints just like us. Thank you. And that goes out to my son. I'm making this video for today. Is his birthday. So he's Marshall, the kind of song.
Happy birthday, Marshall!
Happy birthday, Marshall. See, everybody said the dog.